All right.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friendo. How are you doing?
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm trying to set up the gladiator stick with this thing, and I've got a weird ass problem. I disabled the Toby. Just turn that off. Uh,
Right.
on all three axes, one direction is gradual. The others are either full on or full off, like they're not axes.
Uh, there's
So,
a
like,
there's a lot of people in the forum saying that flight sticks just are not working right now.
yeah, like if I try to I can gently roll left,
Mm-hmm.
I can gently pitch down, and I can gently rudder left. If I try to roll right, the instant I move the stick, it's full roll right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that it's just not working quite right.
Can you remind me what the actual keyboard control is for camera changing?
It used to be what, like going in and out of the cockpit, or
Yeah.
it used to be the end key. I don't think it's bound the same anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go and find it. Camera. I'm like, it is at least fully detecting everything. That's cool. Like it recognizes the Stex throttle, it recognizes Gladiator, and then the Toby. Cam. Toggle drone camera? Does that sound right?
Drone cam would be one. Yeah.
Keyboard.
Let me get my own copy launched here.
Yes. Well, I set it to toggle. It took me to external, but now it's
Not going back.
not toggling back. Yeah. Also, god damn, I gotta turn this down. Sound. Master volume. We'll go with 30 for now. Shit, that's still a bit loud.
Deactivate. Close.
Let's see. Rudder. Because there are individual settings per axis. And per repetition. Delayed input. Tweak action curve. That's definitely not relevant.
Source cam. Hey, Greedy. The source camera is not busy. The source camera is not in use.
Oh.
There we go. Can I please?
SpaceX has their launch license.
Nice.
Maybe get Twitch up.
Okay. That was a royal pain in the butt.
I feel like that's how this is gonna go.
What, this whole stream?
Yeah. Because this is, at least in terms of control, that's for certain. Jesus.
Do you have your Xbox controller handy?
Yeah, we'll see if that works out. Because I'd love to at least make this stick work.
Cheesecake is a pumpkin cheesecake. Meh.
Pumpkin cheesecake. Interesting. Interesting. I am more interested in pumpkin than Dime is.
Sound settings. Alright.
It did also detect almost everything as an inverted setting. Or in that
That's weird.
I had to invert all the settings.
Odd. Alright. I feel like this game's volume is actually really fucking low for some reason.
Really? For me, it was cranked to the roof. Of course, I'm external on an F-18, so...
I mean, like, I'm moving through the menus and I can barely hear the tick-ticks.
Those satisfying tick-ticks.
Yeah.
Am I not tabbed back in yet? Please?
Yeah, we don't have much of a selection of aircraft here.
I have made it unhappy. So the
Oh.
drone camera specifically is just the free look camera around your plane. And I
Ah.
can't seem to turn it off.
Have you moused up to the toolbar up top?
Yes, and I'm trying to use that. When I switch to cockpit, it goes into cockpit for about... Well, it goes into cockpit for about 4 seconds, and then switches back to drone.
Yikes. Where are you?
Took off from RDU. Fixed look. Oh, why is track IR enabled? I don't have a track IR. Unless it's reading the Toby as a track IR.
It might be.
Track IR was the alternative option I was looking at. It kind of sucks though. Because it uses a thing that you have to clip onto a hat.
Yep.
That's just... it sucks. External. Yeah, it's just going straight back to... Alright, how do I... Settings...
How do you like their no loading screen trick?
It's nice. Oh, that's not the right... Hang on. I'm behind.
Come on, load.
Alright, am I good? Am I flying again? Yes, I'm flying again. Okay, cool. Let me turn the Xbox controller on, see how this goes. Yeah, see, that's what it did to me earlier. Might just be an initial load thing, or...
It is. I mean, it's Flight Sim. You have to give it a minute.
Okay, so the Xbox controller is working, but it's doing 2 separate things. Left stick is both controlling pitch and roll, but it's also controlling the camera inside the cockpit.
Why do I have Minecraft trees?
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, okay, hang on. How do I make this stop? What the fuck is this? Okay, pressing escape is acting like pressing the Windows key.
What?
turn the Xbox controller back off. See if that helps.
I can't hear.
Raleigh approach ASXGS is type 1 miles northwest of Raleigh. Request flight following.
I can't hear my engines.
Raleigh approach. Squawk 3013.
If you go external, you probably can.
But like, I have no noise in cockpit.
Okay, the Xbox controller is what was making it do the Windows menu. Honestly, I was not expecting the Star Citizen level of jank from Microsoft beta. What if I unplug the VKB hardware? Come on, stay up there. No, come back.
Squawk 3013 XGS. XGS radar contact 2 miles southwest of Raleigh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to shut ATC up.
Are they being real annoying?
I mean, they're just talking like they normally do. I don't want to hear ATC all the time. Where is... Ah, there's ATC's main volume. I'll just shut them up real quick. Alright, settings. I'm gonna mess with the controller settings a little bit. Let's see, it's got my stick and my throttle, but nothing is bound, and when I try to go bind it, it won't.
You have the right device selected when you're trying to bind that device.
How do I... Yeah, and it just won't bind anything and make it stick. Alright, resume.
Oh.
What?
Apparently I've just destroyed the F-18 midair by accident. Good
job.
I have a gray screen with two options, restart main menu, and then there's a big error going off the end of the screen that says in-game.over_aircraft_crashed_.
The hell did you do?
Hold up too hard. It was either that or smash into the ground.
I have no engine noises. Alright.
Boy, it's still loading. Did they have a post somewhere where they laid out what sort of expectations?
Oh god, there's my engine noises. What the hell? I'm sorry, did they have a post what?
Welcome to what I was dealing with earlier. Did they have a post somewhere like detailing what to expect from this test?
Yeah, crashes and numerous bugs.
Oh, did they actually say that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just stuck loading now after crashing.
Are you stuck? Is the thing still spinning?
Yes.
Then leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm leaving it alone. Just waiting.
Like, Flight Sim could take a long time to load sometimes. Ooh, there was a sonic boom. That was nice.
Other than the Minecraft trees, it definitely does look really nice. Do you still have Minecraft trees, or have they loaded properly?
Might have loaded properly.
I'm still loading.
Alright, I'm curious. What this is going to look like. Good lord.
So many airports.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious as to what New York's going to look like, because cities were always a big, big way to see exactly how bad the sim could look.
Okay, where is the game still running? There it is. It was running as a background process.
Interesting.
Did you see that 4.0 went into Evo today?
No, really.
Or it's going to, yeah. They have a 4.0 build for Evo later today. It's going to be up for like 3 hours. And then there's also a new regular PTU build for 324.2 tonight.
They really want 4.0 available at CitizenCon, huh?
They at least want it to be in the hands of Evo by CitizenCon. 324.2 is meant to be the CitizenCon build. And then presumably shortly after CitizenCon, the IAE build will go into PTU. If they even do that, they might not, because they'll be focusing on 4.0 at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So they may just drop the Polaris in and say that's the IAE build, and have like a hotfix to enable all the convention stuff. All right, refly. Let me pick something slower. I'll go with the Cessna. Departure. JFK. Did I not actually pick it? Come on. There you go. Bye. I wonder if there are some network settings we may need to tweak. Just from looking at how it's loading in the satellite imagery in the menu.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Looks like New York looks nice, though.
You say that as I come up on a solid bridge
Oh, yes.
with traffic driving on top of it. Oh boy.
Sorry, I don't think you can show that on Twitch. Jesus Christ. Getting pinballed a little bit there.
Yeah.
Alright, so they just haven't even put in the building detail yet. We still loading.
You did. What kind of drive did you put this thing on?
It's on my C drive.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a hard drive anymore. I left that out when I rebuilt.
Don't fly into buildings. Thank you, Greedy. My father would agree with you.
I think most people would agree with you.
My dad would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Photogrammetry, live real world ATC, live weather, multiplayer, enable voice chat. No.
Doesn't look. Oh, yeah. Limitations turned off by default. Bandwidth set to unlimited by default. Probably worth turning up the rolling cache limit.
Yeah.
Did it just say 50 is not a valid numeric value?
Yeah, it did.
Does it need to be 50.0?
No, it's 50 without the .0.
Okay, then.
Well, now it's updating things.
I don't know what it's really doing right now.
Microsoft things.
It's at 28% CPU usage. About 6 gigs of memory. I mean, it's using the GPU 70%, but like, it's just I'm just floating here above New York, waiting for it to load. Network's about 15 Mbps. It's trying to load something.
It wouldn't surprise me if Microsoft let them launch this test and didn't give them full server bandwidth.
Right.
It had this game cranked detail-wise by default. Oh yeah, did you get my group invite?
I don't know. Where would it show up?
That's a good question, my friend.
I didn't see any notifications. I'm updating the rolling cache at the moment. I don't have any sort of notifications.
Big yikes on my frame rate right now.
Jesus.
I'm wondering if I need to end flight and reload since I messed with the frame or the rolling cache.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, we're loading.
There we go. Actually loaded in this time back at RDU.
You what?
I actually managed to load back in this time at RDU.
Okay, that's really slick when that works smoothly.
Hey, how do I disengage the brake on a controller?
Oh boy. Hey, Mystic, I am flying, I don't know right now because we're doing the rally race and boy, the music doesn't work right. I want to point out, guys, this is a technical alpha. They did say to expect a lot of bugs and so far, yeah, lots of bugs. And I would love to be flying with my joystick, but I'm not. I've got music, but no noises from my aircraft.
Oh Jesus! I have a co-pilot in here and didn't realize it. Hey buddy, how you doing? Just look to the right and there's a dude there.
Oh god, that's over and over speed. Please don't fall apart. Nope, there she went. While Chonk gets things sorted a little bit more, I want to have a look at one other thing.
Man, I'm just flying around in a Cessna right now.
Well, I'm looking at career mode. Choose any location in the world where you want to start your career. Huh. I don't know. Where should we start our career?
Start at the bottom.
No, I mean literally.
Now you're here?
Anywhere on the planet. I get you, but
Definitely not Florida right now.
how about New Zealand?
New Zealand's interesting. And pretty.
Kind of what I was thinking. Queenstown sounds fun. Except it won't let me. Am I not allowed to be at one of the big boy airports? I'm not.
Nope, you get to go out in the sticks.
Come on. I have chosen that airport.
Did you? Or did it make you?
Well, there were other airports I could have chosen. While we wait on the load, yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, really good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to be on Disney Plus eventually.
Ah. They're not really spoilers, but I think my favorite part is a couple parts, multiple scenes of them just beating the shit out of each other, and neither one of them can kill the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just a fucking bloodbath. I will say the main villain makes me uncomfortable.
Isn't that the point of a villain?
No, you don't understand. There's a thing she does that's part of her powers that is just, ugh. It's body horror to the extreme. It's real creepy. Yeah, man.
I'm still also just hovering above Charlotte right now.
Like you can't unpause?
No, it's still loading. Has been for probably 5 minutes now.
Huh. Yes, I am done, but I presume you're supposed to be talking.
Is their mouth moving?
Uh-huh. The thing I'm running into the most so far is audio bugs. Loading screens. Oh, there we go. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish? Oh. Oh. This is new. Yeah, presumably somebody's supposed to be talking right now. Oh, wait. I bet you it's because I turned... Hold on.
You turned voices off.
Yeah, because I was trying to shut ATC up.
Level, and then fly
Yep.
over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us? Perfect. The wind wind is from 273 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 29L. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Oh, thanks, game. Oh. And we crashed.
Number one. Ah.
All right.
I'm just gonna go back out and try loading again.
Right. There it goes. Took it a second to die.
There we go. Loaded much faster this time.
Let's see how this one does. Xbox Game Studios.
XBX.
Okay, since we're both back at the start menu.
I'm not. Uh-oh. I think I just shut my engines off.
Oh. Control E will restart them.
I've lowered my my catch hook for carrier landings. I'm just trying to figure out how to pull my gear up with the controller.
I don't know. You could just reach out and press G on the keyboard.
See, what's the point of using the controller then? Also, that did nothing. Yep, found active pause by accident. It's left bumper Y.
Alright. Well, let's see if I can get back in.
I think the landing gear toggle may actually be broken.
Charlotte Tower SXGS on runway 36. See ready for takeoff straight
Because
out
I
of Marshall.
found it. It's just meant to be right D-pad. And it's not working. So I'm just cruising at Mach 1.14 with my gear down. Sure, that's not a bad idea, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that's just fine, buddy.
Oh, I'm out of fuel already.
Well, how well does that thing glide, bud?
About to find out.
Oh, well, it's the select button on the controller that toggles between.
Yeah. Ah, yes, I've gone back into the cockpit and I just hear fuel low. Fuel low. Yes, ma'am, I know, thank you. Oh, why do I not have... Why do I not have control authority right now?
Did it just straight tell you that?
No, I cannot control the plane.
It's kind of nice seeing like fall colors in the trees. That was a thing the old sim couldn't do.
Yeah. Wait, what is actually happening right now? I mean, I'm in the cockpit. The stick is moving when I move my stick, but the control surfaces aren't.
I don't know. Did
Like-
the autopilot take over for you somehow?
Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me if I accidentally hit the autopilot button. Let's see here. Controller. Instruments and systems? No. Autopilot. General. Right bumper up.
Oh God, that draw-in. Let me try getting us in a group again. Well, why are you in the yellow? Oh, offline. Online is yellow. Okay. Online. Invite to group.
Didn't get any pop-ups when I get back to the main menu.
Main menu. World photographer.
The Xbox Game Bar social tab says you were last seen 266 days ago.
Oh, it's set to appear offline for some reason. Not sure why. I should be online now.
It still shows he was offline. What is happening? I got the actual Xbox app. See what that says. Friends. No, it still shows he was offline.
Well, definitely online.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I should not be in your group.
Yay.
I don't have any sort of group menu, but should be in the group.
Come on. It's certainly got the flight sim loading times.
It does. Oh, you only start at like 40% fuel.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I know, buddy. It's taking forever to load. I know. There it goes. Okay. This is a massive improvement over what this used to look like in the old sim. This actually looks like the Grand Canyon. Hey, hon. Come look at this. I mean, that's the Grand Canyon. It looks way better than it used to in 2020.
Oh, okay, so when this thing runs out of fuel, you just immediately lose control authority entirely.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Your dad can move?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. What happens when you run out of fuel, Chunk?
The F-18 just immediately loses all control authority.
Oh. Alright, so this game wants me to take a photo from the ridges of Grand Canyon Village with your aircraft in the distance. It should appear small in the picture. So where's Grand Canyon Village? Settings. Assistances. Oh, hey, Chunk, there you go. There's an unlimited fuel and free flight option.
Where be this?
Go to settings and then assistances.
Ah, unlimited fuel. There you go. Disable crash damage. Disable damage entirely. There we go.
Ah, okay. Wow. That is nice.
You can hear the sound of your pilot doing efforts when you start pulling high Gs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is beautiful. Huh. That's an interesting place for the throttle to be. I mean, it's Cub Crasher.
Yeah.
I guess there's not a lot of places to put it, but...
Yeah.
I mean, this is so much better looking than the old sim. This was all just a blur in 2020.
Yeah, yeah.
Take photo from the ridges of Grand Canyon Village with your aircraft from a distance. At sunrise. How do I take the picture? I mean, assuming it's not just screenshotting.
Left bumper, right bumper goes into photo mode.
Is that just from anywhere, or?
Yeah, holding both of them.
Well, there it is. Oh, wait, I need to change the time of day. Hey. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, main menu. Now then. Is there anything to indicate that we're in a group?
Nope.
Alright, where are you flying? Let me see if I can find you that way.
Took off from RDU heading southwest.
No. Nope. Alright. Let's see, it's still saying invite to group for me on you.
Try again, and I'll see about accepting it. Accept.
Multiplayer is enabled.
Yeah, so is mine.
I don't know.
What if we both try to take off from the same place at once?
We can do that. Where do you want to go?
I don't know, pick a place. Pick a spot.
Let's pick a place that's not likely to be covered in... I say that about not being covered in players, but it might be anyways. Kildella Hills, KFFA. And I wouldn't take the F-18 because I don't think you can get it off the ground there.
Too late, I'm already loading. You're gonna be fine.
I don't think that runway is that long.
We'll at least find out if this works. Right, I am on the runway.
I am loading. I am also on the runway. Or at least taxi.
Ah! You've just appeared inside me, sir.
Ah!
Roll left, roll left. Roll right, roll right. Roll left, roll left.
Ah.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Restart.
Ah! 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 I'm free! Oh, this is a hill. It's fine. Whee! I am active pause just off the end of the runway.
I am loading screen paused. Now this is a definite downgrade because in the 2020 version, when you hit restart flight, it was like, okay, let's go.
When's this supposed to come out?
November 19th.
Another month or so?
Yeah, it's got another month in the oven. It needs it. Man, how do you take your brakes off in the D-pad?
Right bumper X.
What is it?
Right bumper X.
Ah, I see you. Bye! No, my landing gear is still down.
Should be right on the D-pad.
Yep.
Slow down a little bit for you. Dare County Regional Airport.
We gonna buzz the tower, Maverick Chunk?
Yeah, why not? Doesn't appear to actually have a tower. I need to turn nameplates on. Because I don't see yours. I see you up there. I don't see your nameplate. Where is that? I saw you looking at that setting earlier. See where it is though. Let me actually search for it. What? I searched name and it didn't find it. Plate? No?
No, it's under settings, traffic, show traffic nameplates.
There it is. Okie doke. Where did you get off to?
I went straight up, sir. I'm at 30,000 feet.
Huh. Let me see your nameplate.
Oh, this thing's not going to recover from this. I'm dead.
Oh, a little too fast there, buddy.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. All right, now where are you?
Circling over the water.
Over the water. There's a lot of water here, sir.
Yeah.
The ocean or the sound or...
It's just water. I just completely lost track of you. Your nameplate is gone. That's obnoxious.
Let me turn my volume down some. I'm still relatively over Dare County Regional Airport. Just
Oh, there's
orbiting.
your nameplate. Yeah. I'm to your west. Active pause right now.
There you are. If we get close enough to the water, do we leave wakes now?
Don't know. We can find out. Hey, boo boo.
Indeed, sir.
Somewhat, looks like. A little bit, just a little bit. Just kind of like a foaming effect on the surface.
Yeah, not much of one. My frame rate suddenly went to hell.
Interesting. I haven't even looked to see what mine is. It's just been running smooth. Apparently sea level is like negative 3,000 feet.
I wonder, because I pushed some lods out a while ago. Wondering if reining them back in will help. Ah, yeah, pretty noticeable effect right there. Alright, I'm going to take a break, and I really do want to look at this career mode thing a little bit, because that's really what's got me super interested in this version of the game.
Yeah.
Their little loading in and out of the globe trick is actually very nice. So, alright, chat, we will be back shortly. Oh.
30-minute launch window, really? Oh, if the person in YouTube chat who asked about access to the game is still here, you just have to sign up for the Xbox Insider program and hope they invite you, pretty much. Dime is the streamer, and he got it, but I'm also not a streamer, and I got it. Sorry, I only just pulled up the YouTube stream.
Which way did Chester go? Oh. You want me or her, dog? Alright, fair enough. Alright. The bitch is making French onion soup.
Nice. How relevant? I have some. I have
Go.
French onion dip and potato chips.
Mmm.
Do you have YouTube chat up?
It should be. Why?
Hello there.
Someone was asking earlier how you got pre-access. I don't know how long ago that was because YouTube doesn't have timestamps on its chat.
I hate that. Oh, hold on. I gotta refresh it. You sign up for the Insider program.
Welcome to.
Uh,
But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with.
I had a link for it, too.
But be warned, it's busted as hell right now.
it ain't great.
Figure I'll just watch you do the campaign stuff while I eat my potato chips.
Can you test an Oh, God. Antarctica.
This is where all our flying adventures begin.
Did Antarctica glitch out in the old one?
Antarctica was a mess in 2020.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it just bad photogrammetry or what?
I mean, just sometimes it would just not even have photogrammetry.
172 Skyhawk.
Oh,
It's
was
the
it just
main
water?
trainer airplane in our flight
Yeah, it's
school.
just kind of
Our
white
Cessna's
blur.
got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower
Yeah.
engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet
Yeah,
ride.
that's neat.
I'm ready if you are. So hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll. Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
Yeah, we'll check out Antarctica after I see if this
Feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy.
blah, 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 career mission works.
Perfect. The wind is from 200.
Yeah, I remember black holes in it in 2020. Random
So we'll be taking off from runway 29.
obelisks going into the sky.
Okay,
Completely
let
wrong
me direct you to the
textures.
runway.
The obelisk thing was a problem everywhere.
It was.
It was weird.
Where are we taxiing to? Well, deformable terrain, so that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Well, deformable terrain, cloud sim of dust behind the
All right,
plane.
now comes the fun part.
It's cool.
After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna.
That runway
Skyhawk.
needs some work.
While climbing, we will follow a right-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help.
Okay.
Release the parking brakes. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. Good. Ready for takeoff. Apply full power to get us moving.
I wish my HOTAS was working. This all feels so wrong.
Handle the yoke and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff. We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off. Don't pull too much on the yoke. We are too slow.
I'm trying not to pull too much, but this is like... This feels so wrong. I'm used to my joystick. I know exactly where to hold it to maintain climb.
We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn. We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing. Okay, turn right again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 2,600 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern. I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful.
The clouds are cloudy. Yes, the compass in the top left is actually one of my favorite things in this new version. It is so much better.
It's nice.
I greatly dislike throttle management on a controller.
Oh god, yeah. A and B to increase decrease is horrible.
Above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport? Let's fly over it. Fantastic. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view. Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
The graphics are actually really nice. Let me see if I can pull this up on... Well, now that we finished it, I could go show it, but, like, the Grand Canyon looks on... Well, no, it looks real in this game. I was going to say unreal, but that's the exact wrong.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters. You seemed comfortable out there. I'm sure you'll get your PPL in no time. There's a laptop in the office showing all the certification information you need for your PPL. Take a look.
Okay, this is what I've been wanting to get my grubby little hands on.
Here you can see all the specific license certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Okay, yeah, this is what I really wanted to get a look at, Lenny, because this'll
Jesus.
look at that heavy airliner. That's the Beluga.
Blug.
Scoop endorsement. Tail wheel, that's gonna be for bush flight. Powered lift rating. Rotorcraft. Transport pilot license, turbine engine rating, hoist endorsement, hook endorsement. These cost credits. I'm going to pop back
Credits.
to HQ and go back. Let's take a look at Antarctica real quick. I guess I'll just free flight it somewhere over Antarctica and see what it does. I'm really curious as to if it will be any better.
Melbourne Center ASXGS is tied. Request flight following.
Melbourne Center. There's no way Melbourne would be picking me up.
64. Squawk 3564 XGS. XGS radar contact 15200. QNH 1013. Copy XGS.
I mean, it looks like snow.
It's definitely better than 2020. Now, one thing I'm curious about. Let's go ahead and let's flaps down, and we'll just come off the throttle. In fact, I'll just go to idle power. Start is at 15,000, huh? I was going to let her come on down through throttle. It's going to take a couple minutes, but I don't want to mess with it right now by... Oh, hello, co-pilot. You're wearing an actual... Okay. Hi, you're a bit overdressed.
Yeah, that's what mine looked like. Except mine was a dude.
I realized after I said I would go ahead and set her down that I probably should have picked the Cub Crafter. So we're going to come in nice and slow because I don't trust the Cessna to hit and flip on something like this. I'll knock a little altitude off, but I don't want to get her too steep of a dive. I'm actually not used to having this many indicators up. Like the airspeed and everything down the bottom left.
Yeah.
I don't fly with any of this stuff on when I do the... see, that's what I was afraid she was going to do. I don't fly with any of this stuff on when I do the Favorite Places to Fly series because it detracts from the view. This is almost like water. It's actually really hard to tell my actual altitude right now. Just visually.
Just because there's no size reference for anything.
Yeah, there is no external reference point. So, but you know, it's just the same thing you do every time you land, especially the Cessna. Just get it down to about 65, 55 knots and then flare the nose and just let it set itself down. Don't want to stall, though, by ballooning. That was definitely a little rougher than I wanted it to be. Jesus. I don't know where the brake button is on this controller. We're flipping.
Right bumper X. Although that's parking brake.
You know, I didn't want the parking brake. We'd be dead. There's an easier way to test what I wanted to test. And let's do it in... what is the name of that airport? Courchevel?
That's one of the interesting ones.
Courchevel. Let's go ahead and precipitate snow depth. There we go. Connections by network lost. What? Guess what? Imagine crashing in real life where I just did. No, I'd be toast. I would also question why you would get in a plane with me at the South Pole. Let's just go ahead and fly, and I'll set the weather when we get there. That was what I was saying about not a lot of reference point, because by the time I realized that we were how bad that approach was, altitude-wise, we were there. There's no references out there. That's what makes flying water landing planes so dangerous too. Although at least sometimes then you have, shoreline and stuff for reference. We don't have a plane capable of water landings in this alpha. We've got the F-18, the 172, and the Cub Crafter. Got 2020 version of this. We could look at some of the differences. I'll tell you one thing. When it's working right, which we've seen some streaming issues, this game is definitely prettier than 2020. Let me pull this screenshot up.
Yep.
See my captures. The Grand Canyon, for example, is a big difference.
Do some Googling, see if I can find anything about the stick issue.
Like, there's the Grand Canyon in this game. Actually, you know, looks like the Grand Canyon.
Let me get this set up again to have the chat set up right.
The flight model is definitely feeling different, too. Like, I've spent an awful lot of time in the 152 and the 172 in 2020, and they do feel different. I can't tell you about the airliners because, one, I can't fly one in the Tech Alpha, and I'm also not a massive airliner fan. I prefer smaller planes. The career mode, I think, is the other big seller for this one. Which, from what we just looked at, looks like it might be fairly extensive.
I mean, yeah, just from what they've shown off, it's wild. Prop dusting, putting out fires.
And I mean, we were just
lifting
digging
AC
around.
units.
Right. I think the photography thing is going to be really neat.
I will be the ultimate HVAC technician.
And you know the thing that we haven't figured out yet, and maybe you could do it if you want to, while I'm messing with this, if you want to, is supposedly, you know, you can land anywhere and get out, walk around, and take pictures.
Yeah.
Which, do take the Cubcrafter for that, because neither one of these other planes is going to do well landing on anything but a runway.
I was poking on the forums. I did see a post where somebody was asking them to allow you to get out mid-flight.
Oh, God! That seems a bit excessive.
All right.
All right,
Got
let's
the
go
hardware
ahead
plugged
and
back in.
change the time.
Let's see here. I thought Star Citizen was binding as hell. I never really bothered trying to set this thing up with Flight Sim 2020, so I had no idea.
What, that Flight Sim is also binding hell?
Flight Sim is like the king of binding hell.
It is.
Let's see here. Rudder. So there's rudder axis, and then there's also rudder axis left and rudder axis right.
One of those settings is probably for pedals more than actual stick. Because rudder axis, on a HOTAS, you would want to be a continual axis.
Yeah. You need scan cancel. Stop that.
Squawk 3325 XGS. XGS radar contact 2 miles northeast of LFLJ 6300. QNH 1013. Copy XGS.
What is input repetition? Oh.
Okay, we're just going to head on down the valley.
I wonder if those are it. Alright, yeah.
I'm curious how this iteration of the game is going to handle, like, storms and stuff, so... let's just go ahead and do something stupid.
I'm gonna go somewhere in Australia. Like somewhere in the outback, maybe. Go dive, heat stroke.
Sounds like a plan.
That's what they do in the outback, right?
Yep. Alright, well, this is fine for me, but stream, this is no fun for you. IFR is not exactly viewer-friendly.
Where are you?
I'm in the mountains by Courchevel.
Oh.
I mean, just IFR flight's not a very stream-friendly thing.
I've run out of good-sized ships for the dip. I'm down to the tiny bits. I'm disappointed. Oh. While I wait for this to load, I'm gonna go put my dip back in the fridge.
September. That's cool. You can see the foliage changing. What's it like in real time there right now?
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
Calm down with the don't sink.
Delta 66 descend and maintain FL 370. 121.205 XGS. Descend and maintain FL 370 Delta 66.
I mean, this is looking very nice. I definitely see improvements over 2020 here.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back, sir.
Let me just change the time of day in Australia.
Easy 1301 descend and maintain FL 190.
All right, let's see here.
Descend and maintain FL 190 easy 1301. Delta 66, you are 2,000 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain FL 370.
ATC is complaining at somebody that's flying here, not me.
Descend
Really?
and maintain FL 370 Delta 66.
Okay, this is nice looking. Just the way they've done that, handled the storm. What happens if I really crank the precipitation up here?
Oops.
Not bad. All right, let's go with no precip and some high level clouds. Alright, back to main menu. I want to pop into the career again real quick.
Share.
You seem comfortable
Flight
out there. I'm
services.
sure
Primary
there's a
control
laptop in the.
services. Better
Here you can
access.
see
What
all the
kind
specific license. Your first step.
extra tweaks are doing?
All the training lessons you will
Licensing
need to
manuals.
pass
What is
the
that?
PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable.
Okay, so you pay to take the exams. So taxi, take off, upwind climb, crosswind leg to 1,000, turn left, maintain, do not exceed 90, 80, 10 degrees flaps, turn left towards base, slowing down to 75, 20 flaps. Alright. Glide slope and land. Okay. I mean, that's pretty standard check ride. We'll see if I can pull this off without looking like a complete idiot. I think I read somewhere that you can upload a sample of your voice and an AI will use that as your
First ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks. Then
game
go
voice.
inside.
ATC. Oh. I actually have to engine covers off. Pitot cover off. Static port and remove the chocks. Huh.
Your goal is to complete a right-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
If I can
NZWF traffic ASXGS is taxiing to runway 29L.
Okay.
see minus.
Okay. Turned the wrong way. Let's try that again.
I don't know what I did, but I fixed the input problem.
Did you?
I'm at least with the rudder. I've got incremental rudder both ways now.
Nice.
It's time. Your first
Check
ever
the other
check
control
ride.
surfaces, see if that's
Start
done
by
it.
removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
I have no idea how I fixed it, but I fixed it.
Left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got. NZWF traffic
Now I've got to
ASXGS
bind
is
the
taxiing to
throttle
runway
stuff again because
29L.
it seems to have lost all that. Brakes. Parking brake. Parking brake. No. Toggle parking brake. And you can set there.
NZWF traffic ASXGS taking off runway 29L.
Back.
Alright.
Power management. Throttle. Throttle axis. Go back. Go back. Throttle axis needs to be inverted. Do not want to go forward to go backwards. I'm not Lightning McQueen or some shit.
Okay.
Rudder also needs to be inverted.
I hate taxing with that method joystick. Alright, here we go.
Oops, forgot to set the flaps control. Control surfaces, flaps, flaps, flaps. Secondary control surfaces, flaps axis.
Alright, climbing the 1600. Pulling the flaps up. We should be able to climb a 2100 with no problem, just on throttle and yoke alone. Landing's going to be the tricky part. Landing is always just the hardest thing. The nice thing about a Cessna, though, is you can actually do a dead stick landing in it pretty easy. Of course, I don't know if you ever did any of the flight training or anything in 2020.
Nah. It's always just flying around and screwing around for me.
You know what a dead stick landing is, right?
Unpowered?
No, it's literally where you just use the throttle to bring yourself down.
Eh.
If you, something like a Cessna, I mean, any airplane, but you can really feel it in a Cessna. If you just maintain level flight and just ease off the throttle, the plane will just gradually come down for you. So, like I said, any plane will do it. It's how aerodynamics work, but you really use it in something like this. There's base end. And now we land. Just a simple go around. But I'm like, for example, I just pulled the engine all the way back to idle power. This is not going to be the prettiest landing in the world. But I didn't bounce it. And now I have to taxi to my parking stand. I mean, all in all, that wasn't bad. It does highlight the difference between, like, flying just to fuck around and, you know, actually flying the sim.
Right.
And I am by no means a great pilot when it comes to landing and stuff. I can land with a small aircraft in the sim. I cannot land airliners to save my life.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one.
There we go.
Pilot.
I mean, that is actually way better than I was expecting right there. Look at that.
Oh, you passed, sir. Congratulations.
Not only did I pass, I did pretty damn well. Look at me respecting the taxi path.
Congratulations on earning your PPL. Hopefully, that's the first of many steps on your career path.
Doesn't
Your
look like we
PPL
have any
allows you
livery
to fly
options either.
recreationally and begin
I don't
to
even
build
see a
up your
menu
flight
for that.
hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters. As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look
Oh.
around, then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Oh, good lord. This gets, okay.
Oh, I'm sure it's ultra fucking detailed, bud.
Yeah, yeah.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's one mission currently available. Select it now.
Mark Whitaker will soon retire, and his colleagues want to take him, thank him with a scenic flight around Wanaka. Okay. I mean, let's give this a try. I mean, this is why we're testing this. Is
Yeah. There we go. Didn't take too long to load this time.
I got to offer high-quality sightseeing flight to my passengers. God, I wish my joystick was working properly for this. And I'm not going to sit here on stream and fiddle with configuring the thing. Sonic 18 has just subscribed. Thank you. Alright, let's get rid of those engine covers. Static port cover. God, does this mean if you do commercial stuff, you're going to have to do a full commercial pilot walk around? Because that's a lot of steps.
Sarah, initiate boarding. Okay, on our way.
Oh! Hello, come cram yourself in the back of the plane. Neither one of you looks like a Mark Whitaker to me.
Maybe Mark is short for Marceline.
Wow, you're really reaching with that one, bud.
When you woke up this morning,
Yeah.
a great day. Your guest today is Mark. He's got his son with him. He's treating himself to a flight today, and he's absolutely right to
What
do
is this
so.
dialogue?
Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's do it.
NZWF traffic ASXGS is taxiing to runway 29L.
So happy to be flying with you today, Captain. I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. I'm John. I'm hanging out with Mark for this flight. Pretty exciting.
Oh god, no. All the passenger voices are fucking AI text-to-speech.
Of course they are.
NZWF traffic ASXGS taking off runway 29L straight out departure.
Right, here we go. Initial climb.
Wow, we're flying. Wow, we're flying.
Oh god. Somebody clip that, please.
What hath ye done?
I think I got it. The passengers going, wow, we're flying! Wow, we're flying!
Toggle X.
You can skip these missions during the different stages. I'm betting that I'll test it maybe on another one or redo this one. I'm betting that costs you XP. Or to skip to flight seeing, it says rather. Yeah, I'm betting that just skipping the different stages of the flight will cost you that chunk of XP for that stage, though.
You okay? Not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
I'm too excited to be scared, says the passenger.
You're flying with Dimebot. You should be horrified. Let's see, I'll do this. Oops.
The town of Wanaka over there. Nice!
It's amazing. I recognize everything down there.
Okay, so the controls that say toggle X view are not actually toggles.
Okay, what are they?
They just set the camera to that view and they don't toggle back if you press it again.
Ah,
So now I've got a rocker on the throttle set to external and then cockpit.
Everything is in such sharp focus from up here.
everything is in some sharp focus from up here.
You know that movie where the wizard flies around on a giant eagle? This is like that. Except the wizard didn't wear a seatbelt.
Oh my god. You should
What?
unmute the stream if it's not already past that.
Yeah, it's too late.
The guy, you know that movie where the wizard rode a giant eagle? This is like that, except the wizard didn't wear a seatbelt.
Goosebumps!
What is this dialogue?
I don't know.
NZWF traffic ASXGS is 4 miles northwest, 1900 inbound to land runway 29L.
Oh my god. Yeah, the dialogue's bad. I want to see Bennis fly one of these missions. Do you think she has the patience to get through it?
Doubt.
I have to remind myself.
Do you have the patience to get through one?
No.
Smog TV, could you get out and walk around? That is actually what we're going to take a look at as soon as I get done with this career mission. Because I want to know how to do that, but currently I'm doing a little bit of a flight seeing mission for the career mode because I wanted to check that out.
I'm gonna see if I can find a road to set this F-18 down on. That's legal, right?
Ah, yeah, that's perfectly legal. So I just have to complete my downwind turn and land.
You know, I really never played 2020 with the HOTAS, either this or the X-52.
Ready to give it a go?
Having proper throttle is nice.
What a
It
thrill!
really is.
I absolutely love the view flying over Wanaka.
And you said it was just ignoring yours, like you weren't even doing anything?
Yeah, it's just ignoring my HOTAS, like it's not even connected.
I'm gonna ask Google a question.
A little low. Let's get some altitude.
What's the minimum flight speed of an F-18? It's giving me a bunch of text results.
You want stall speed. Just ask it what the stall speed is.
What's the stall speed of an F-18? 65 to 70 knots. Okay, now I know how slow I can go to find a place to land.
Yeah. That's all you care about is how slow can the plane go before the Bernoulli effect ceases to work and you lose lift.
God, I wish head tracking was working properly, though.
Especially in that bubble canopy on that thing.
Right? I might bind the joystick on the throttle to head look. If it'll let me.
So we'll check out walking around in a minute. We've got a little over a nautical mile till final. And then just a matter of setting this puppy down and taxiing off the runway. And I will never turn off the runway approach stuff, like the brackets, because while I enjoy actually flying the plane, I don't feel like navigating in it's real life. We need to be losing some speed, like real quick. We're at 100 knots and I'm about to turn on final.
Yep, I hear a bit.
Uh-huh. Flaps down. I'm not a big fan of this approach. This is going to be an ugly landing. Power to idle. We are just gliding now, folks. I really should do a go around on this. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Nope, we didn't bounce.
Just like a roller coaster.
There's only one entrance to this runway. All right, let's get to our parking stand here.
Alright, where's the landing gear switch in an F-18's cockpit?
Hell if I know, bud.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective.
Well, I need to find it.
Looks like they
Because landing gear control has failed again.
seeing session. Cool.
Cool. All right. Mission success. Landing smoothness, 49%.
Landing gear. Landing gear is just not working.
I don't know, dude. I hadn't been having that much trouble with it. Well, that was a whole level right there.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight out.
Ah, got you. All right. Let's go to free flight. Let's see.
Hello, welcome to Llanfair po Gwyngyth Gogerydd Gwyndropoch Slansa Sirio Go Go
Why
Go.
is that coming out of those speakers? Boeing 747 Live is now following. Thank you. Welcome. That just came out of the complete wrong set of speakers somehow. Trying to think of a... You know what? Alaska. Alaska's good for this type of thing. So plan is we're just going to take off, guys, and then we're going to see about setting the Cub Crafter down and getting out, walking around. Also, I have randomly been gifted with Lipton Green Tea Citrus.
Alright, how do I get out of an
That's
F-18's cockpit?
That's the $64 million question.
Can I use my ejector seat? No.
Ooh, that's good.
I am upside down, so that may be difficult.
Why are you upside down, sir?
My gear wouldn't go down. Gear didn't go down until I bumped into the ground.
Ah.
And then it flipped over. Enter. No. Leave.
All right. Cub Crafter, got our nice big tires.
Foot. No. Brakes permanently allow you to get tools while you play all in popular in your VR cockpit. Play a character. Play a character? Move. Door? Maybe door. Door. Door lights. Water drop door. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Canopy. No.
Let's make this a little more... I probably shouldn't do this, but let's make this a little more interesting.
Fire extinguisher. Inoperable. Apparently there are a lot of buttons that just don't function.
Yeah, I don't think absolutely everything in that cockpit functions. Or in any of them, really, but especially probably not that particular cockpit.
Well, like they've got... There's a button that says jettison and I can push it, but it's inoperable.
All right,
Yeah,
well...
you can jettison lever, but you can't grab that and use it.
I guess the best way to test this is just go ahead and balls up and land the plane. Fortunately, it's a Cub Crafter. Landing it should not be that hard. We're going to aim for right over there.
What's the control for slew in 2020?
It's Y.
Doesn't seem to be the case in this. Alright, restart. Restart.
Ah!
Fine, you're still right side up, technically.
I was hoping it would set back down. Well, that's not. Did you ever figure out a control to exit the cockpit?
No. There's nothing in the bindings, as far as I can tell. So you need a button inside the cockpit, presumably, to open the door.
Cockpit. Hey, Chester.
Oh, wait. Wait. Canopy, exit. Where am I hovering over to find that? It's gone now.
Oh. It literally is as simple as finding the cockpit door handle.
Yeah, somewhere here there's an interaction to hit the canopy button, but... Or just says canopy exit, but I can't... There it is. No, it's gone again. It's a wee bit buggy.
Okay, yes, we can get out and walk around. Which is probably a good thing, since,
You're a little bit stuck.
Yeah. Whoopsie. I know one thing I do want to check out. Let's see. Oh. Oh, well, Friends was turned off. That's why I couldn't find you on the world map.
Oh. I got lucky. You got the canopy to open. Well, you can look down and see yourself. You can also see inside yourself. Oh, there are interaction points on the F-18. What doth ye do? Examine the left strut. Examine the left tire. And they get check marks on them. just an aircraft walk around.
All right. Let's go have a look at Mount Fuji.
Let's see here.
I just watched Meg stagger out of here with my toolbox.
What does she need your toolbox for? I feel like you should be concerned.
I know, her dad's here working on something.
Ah. How does one get to Mount Fuji?
Well, the game just crashed.
Oh, congratulations.
Right. If you search for Fuji, it should pull it up.
Well, I searched Fuji, and there's lots of different Fuji stuff.
Right, just keep scrolling through until you see when it says Mount Fuji.
There it is, Mount Fuji.
There's an airport just to the east, southeast.
That is not where Mount Fuji is. That is in Wisconsin.
No. I had the same thing happen. Go back and look again. Although it makes me want to know if there's a Mount Fuji, Wisconsin now.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay. It's the one little option mixed in with the others.
Right.
Fly now. Warning. There was a brief white box that said warning. It's gone now.
Mount Fuji is apparently, well, let's see. It's a local restaurant in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. That's a name right there, Sheboygan.
Right. Extremely northern.
Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you're new here, drop us a follow or a sub if you're on YouTube. I will be doing a lot more Flight Sim once it comes out, but we also get into a lot of other games. Satisfactory, Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, Mount Fuji. Do I just need to search for Fuji? Wait, if I type Mount Fuji, will you just give me what I'm looking for straight off? Okay, that's Wisconsin again.
Yeah, I searched Fuji. It's the one literally just that it says Mount Fuji.
There's our arrival. There's our departure. Fly.
See, I chose Mount Fuji and just, hit fly now.
Oh, well. Oh, and it's put me in the... Hold on. Nope, I don't want to do the... Oh, that's nice. You can just cancel that and it'll... So you just chose to fly right over Mount Fuji, huh?
Yep.
All right, well, let's see what happens when I hit fly now. I'm very familiar with what this looked like in the old sim, so let's see how it is here. All right, well, it's night. That's not helping.
Yeah, I've got it set to sunset now.
ASXGS Tokyo Center. Squawk 2521. Squawk 2521 XGS. XGS radar contact 2 miles southeast of RGS 80.
Oh, I should probably set a control for active pause.
Copy XGS.
Toggle active pause. Maybe this guy.
I just accidentally hit the button combo for exit aircraft because the game just told me I can't do that in midair.
Any idea what it was?
No, I was pressing bumpers, so. Uh-oh.
All Nippon 243 climb and maintain FL 240.
I mean, it definitely looks better.
Climb and maintain FL 240 all Nippon 243.
Door 1
All
open.
Nippon 243 climb and maintain
Wonder if that's
FL
gonna be
360.
device. Bottle. I want that one.
Climb and maintain FL 360 all Nippon 243. Japan Air 107 descend and maintain FL 230.
All these heliports are like teasing me right now, man. Everywhere. You can't access them in the alpha.
And maintain FL 230 Japan Air 107. Japan Air 107 climb and maintain FL 360.
Oh, there's another random co-pilot.
And maintain FL 360 Japan Air 107.
I think one of the customization options was for your co-pilot.
I think I need to, because these people are way overdressed to be sitting in a Cessna. I keep wondering, like, I've seen some stuff that looks so much better in this, and some stuff that doesn't look as good. Like, am I missing something here?
Probably just a photogrammetry thing. Not being ready and all that.
Yeah. It's running fairly well, I mean, all things considered. I don't expect killer performance out of this game.
No.
There's... Oh, it has a replay function now. Huh. So people in the forums are complaining about city lights looking super cartoony and unrealistic at night. Oh wow, you can see the Milky Way galaxy. That's not realistic.
Japan Air 735 climb and maintain FL 360.
Okay, that's a whole lot better.
Climb and
Turn down the
360 Japan Air 735.
lights in the cockpit. I don't think the city lights look all that out of place. There's one surefire way to tell if they look ridiculous or not, though. Because if it doesn't look right here, then it... Yeah. Okay, satellite map, you can go ahead and load. Hey, buddy boy. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, we'll check Hong Kong chat, because I have seen multiple people in the forums saying that the city lights look ridiculous, and that'll be real evident in a place like Hong Kong at night. I do love their little zoom in to the map trick.
Hong Kong Tower ESXGS ready at runway.
That feels like a crash. Yep, there she goes. Beta is beta. Well,
Yeah.
they call it a technical alpha.
Phone call.
The app says it's a beta, so I don't know what you want to call it.
Be back in a few.
No, right, groceries. You in gremlin mode over there, Chester? At least it loads up quicker than the old sim did. It's pretty quick to get right back in the action, at least. I mean, we're going to have a little bit of a load, but compared to previous iterations, especially 2020, that was pretty darn good. Although I feel like we're...
Hong Kong Tower ESXGS ready for departing straight out at runway 25R.
Get off my case about the don't sink. We're at full throttle climbing out. Alright, so to see what people are supposedly saying, let's head for the city proper over here. The other thing I need to check on actually is reflex. Ray trace. It's ray trace shadows. Okay. It does have ray marched reflections. All right. I mean, the lighting, it looks okay to me so far.
XGS, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Hong Kong approach ASXGS is type 2 miles southeast of Big. Request flight following. ASXGS Hong Kong approach. Squawk 7622. Squawk 7622 XGS. XGS radar contact 2 miles east of VIG 800. QNH 1013. Copy XGS.
Okay, now that ATC and my pilot are done. Oh, hello, bud. I really need to design a better pilot, or co-pilot. Not seeing a massive issue with the lighting effects here at night. Not quite sure what people are talking about. Looking so cartoony. Yeah, no, it looks okay. Oh, now that pop in and pop out right there, that was crazy. The whole set of skyscrapers just went away and came back on us. Let's see if that looks like it during the daytime. It's doing it again.
Back.
Welcome back. I just saw the entire skyline of Hong Kong unload and then reload.
Nice.
So they've got ray trace shadows and ray marched reflections in this one.
Nice.
And supposedly real-time ship traffic.
Going to 119.775 XGS.
Alright, let's see. Oh, there it goes. Watch stream.
The hell?
I wonder if it just swaps some models right there, because I can tell you the buildings look way cleaner than anything in 2020. Like way cleaner. They don't have that weird warped effect from where Black Shark's AI was trying to extrapolate a 2D image up into a 3D building. Apparently, they haven't used Black Shark for quite a while.
So I've got the thumbstick on the throttle set for camera control.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the same input issue the other axes previously did.
Huh.
And again, I have no idea how I fixed that on the stick.
No clue. And then we get stuff like this. Yeah, some of this stuff looks worlds better than it did in the previous sim. Ooh, just barely missed top of that building. Alright, I'm going to take another break here in a minute. Or, well, right now for a minute. We'll be right back. Ugh. guys. All right. Oh, Kalidokali. Back to it. Are you still upside down, sir?
No, I'm active paused above Mount Fuji at the moment.
Ah. Career mode. So I'll take one more look at this. So, one specialization unlocked. Cargo transport super heavy. That's at level 65. Skydiving. Level 8. Oh. They've got a whole bunch of stuff available now. All these are rated as easy difficulty. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah, let's do a 15-minute one real quick and see what we get.
The issue with the axes might be something to do with the preset options on the bottom left.
Your guess is as good as mine?
I don't know. I toggled that and now it's working. It's definitely just bugged, pretty much.
Yeah. I've gathered
But
that.
now I have nice smooth camera control on my thumb.
Send the guests. Roger that.
Well, hello, people. Welcome aboard my plane. Oh, let's see how bad the AI voices are in this one, or NPC voices are. Actually, let's be real. AI voices was the right thing to say the first time.
All set for a
Probably.
nice aerial adventure, pilot? Hey, Captain, meet Helen. She's keen on discovering.
I wonder if it is AI generated stuff or if it's actually just like text to speech.
So I'm counting on you to treat her well and show her around. By the way, she's got her granddaughter with her.
I don't know.
Seatbelt fastened?
I mean, how convincingly human is it aside from what the dialogue is?
Let's go.
Not very.
So it's probably not AI. Because the AI speech stuff is actually getting really good.
East with Charlie.
Yeah, but the thing
GS Taxi 2 and
thing that makes me think it is somewhat AI is because it's trying to convey emotion sometimes.
18.1 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short.
So it's really
runway
shitty
05.
AI.
3 XGs.
It's very off-brand for Flight Sim.
Or it may just be... It may be text-to-speech that's over and they have tweaked and it's...
with you today, Captain. I'm Helen.
Here, unmute real quick and you'll hear it.
Hey
Hang
there.
on.
My name's Rebecca.
Active pause. Jesus
Helen's relative.
Christ!
Thanks for taking me up today.
Trim, please. Holy hell, I need to set a trim control.
Yeah.
I let off the stick and it went wee. I'm waiting for more dialogue.
We might not get any until we're airborne, actually.
Queenstown Tower ASXGS at runway 05 ready for takeoff east departure. ASXGS cleared for takeoff, runway 05 departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 05 XGS.
The ATC audio is better than it used to be.
Yes, yes it is.
Like, the ATC audio is convincing as fuck. It's probably the elevator trim axis I need, right?
Yes. If you had that much of a pitch when you let off, that's for... should definitely be what you need.
It's stunning, isn't it?
All right, here's our initial climb out. Thank you for the sub. Hamza Roblox, interesting.
Now the roofs. Never expected to see all this.
There we go, flaps up.
Tiny.
Toilet Sack, what do you think about this new Microsoft? It's definitely an alpha. It's got some issues. We've had some several crashes, and it's very interesting so far. We're kind of limited to what we can mess with, but it's... I already like the flight model better than 2020. The ability to get out and walk around anywhere is really cool, unless, you know, you're upside down on the ground in an F-18. Loony.
Yeah. I think the biggest issue that either one of us has is just the lack of good support for HOTAS at the moment.
Right, HOTAS controls
just seems to be entirely bugged.
Yeah, HOTAS controls are not working. Like, he's fighting with his, and I just have given up, and I'm flying with a controller. Which is a pretty significant problem for a game like this.
Hey. Now the roofs. Never expected to see all this. Everything down below looks so tiny.
There you go, Lenny. You got it unmuted?
She said something a minute ago, and it was still too quiet for me to hear it, really.
I mean, all in all, I'm definitely enjoying it. Alright. The career mode is what I've been dabbling in, and I've been really, really enjoying this. It is quite the tree as well.
Yeah, the game's axes detection is just entirely bugged, because I did set a wheel that isn't axes to the trim, and it's got the same problem. Trim down is good and granular, trim up is instantly max.
Huh.
Which, as you can imagine, in a small Cessna, is brutal.
It is. So its ability to just measure a consistent axis is not working right now.
That's my place. If I were home, I could wave to myself.
Saving for a 5090 PC. Oh, God. Have they even officially revealed that thing's existence?
Not yet.
I'm so lucky to do this with you. One of you! I recognize almost everything below.
So what we'll do once we get landed is we'll take a look at the career tree and everything again. There's a lot there, and you have to certify to be able to
From up here.
get to the next ones. What are my specs? I've got the game installed on a M2, and this PC.
Guys, so Helen having a good time? Ready for another?
Whenever you want to do it
Hey,
again, I'm ready.
subscribe. Thank you.
You made our day, Captain.
Oh God, that's a hell of a final approach. This is a 14900KS and a 4090 with 64 gigabytes of RAM.
You're in a DDR5 5400, right?
Yes.
Last transmission.
And he is also playing in 4K.
Yes, we are running in 4K.
Hello. Welcome to Hranvar po Gwingith
So it's
Gogerith
not
have you,
Go.
Why
There's
are,
a new ish.
why are those notifications coming out of the wrong speakers today?
They're just overexcited, man.
But thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome.
Boy. The roads in Fuji City, sir, sure are not pretty.
I definitely took the hard way into this approach pattern. We need to bleed some speed fast if we're about to turn on final.
XGS, please acknowledge.
I wonder if the cars on these roads are solid.
Hey, it's shaky.
This is not going to be pretty.
Still pretty bumpy. A bit shaky, but I'm totally excited right now.
I screwed up that approach real bad. It's fine. Nobody died. Didn't fail the mission.
That is the ultimate question to determine your success.
Did we
But
all
did you die?
live? Yeah. I do wish we had like some of the lighter than aircraft available. Like, I'm curious what the balloons and zeppelins are going to be like in this.
Alright.
XGS contact ground on 118.1.
I'm going to go ahead and skip the shutdown. I'm ready to be done with this flight. It was enough of a mess already.
I believe you've got what it takes to bounce back and make it right. I'm sure our guests had a thrill over their home region anyway.
Yeah, terrible taxi.
Acknowledge last transmission.
Come on, shut down, please. That whole flight went off the rails on the approach. It's the worst taxi I've had today. Yikes! Yeah, my landing smoothness. They didn't even rate me on landing smoothness. Ouch! God, and I've been scoring A's. That hurts.
You've built up enough flight hours to be eligible to take your CPL. If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful missions.
Oh, now I can get paid.
Congratulations.
And she crashed.
Really?
Yes. I'm waiting on it to actually decide to die.
Hello, Salty Rocket.
Thanks, Toy Zach, for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Salty Rocket. You're just in time for Flight Sim Beta to crash. We got about half an hour left, so plenty of time to get the sim back up at least. Because this thing loads nice and quick. YouTube chat's been quiet today.
Yeah. Can I turn off the don't sink alarm? Is that an option? Somewhere in the cockpit?
Yes, if you can find the actual button in the cockpit to shut it up.
It's like, I know I'm flying too low. It's okay. I just want to see Fuji City. Yeah, this is definitely preliminary photogrammetry too.
How do you guys find the world in 2024 compared with 2020? Mixed bag so far. Like he was just saying, some of the photogrammetry doesn't seem complete.
Like, I'm over Fuji City, and the roads, the ground, it's all just a blur.
And I've seen some stuff that looks absolutely spectacular.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon looks amazing.
So does the skybox at night.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Grand Canyon. Let's just go ahead and fly. We'll take a look at the Grand Canyon. There has been some very fuzzy stuff, though. As you know, one thing I will say is I got close to some buildings in the downtown area, and it seemed like at least the weird melty wax quality that you got in the old sim has been alleviated to a pretty large degree, which is nice. I don't think I'm going to get tired of their little zoom in trick.
Just have this whole city vanish underneath me, then reappear, like you had with Tokyo.
Yeah, that's been...
Los Angeles Center ASXGS is type 7 miles north of KN60J. Request flight following.
Like, the Grand Canyon looks absolutely stunning.
Squawk 1042 XGS. XGS radar contact 8 miles north of KN60J.
Ooh, I need to get my trim controls worked out too.
Climb and maintain FL 320 Delta 2828. Copy XGS.
But I mean, this just looks immaculate. It's crazy good.
And maintain FL 360 United 311.
And yet we've also seen some stuff that doesn't look anywhere near this good. So it's really been a mixed bag so far. Alright, back to what I was looking at. Career mode. Part of me doesn't want to do too much in career mode, because that's going to be probably what I'm playing the most when it comes up, but I'm just fascinated by it right now.
Okay, the tablet that you can pull up, that's dope. You can set it to a satellite map.
Nice. Oh, well, okay then. Looks like I'm going to be restarting the game. Don't click on the rotorcraft in the commercial pilot's license thing.
Did it just insta crash?
Yeah, it's twice it's insta crashed the game. It's an alpha. They got a little over a month to clean this thing up.
Wow, the satellite map is on this tablet is actually really cool.
I might need to take a closer look at that. What are you flying, the Cessna or the Cubcraft?
Cessna.
All right. Oh. Klingman's Dome. Prismatic Spring. Those are interesting. You know what? I'm going to go... They said that there would be, like, animals and stuff roaming around where they wouldn't actually be. You know, like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can find... Let's see... Sorry, just Googling something real quick so I can... Let's just... Oh, we probably want a Cubcraft. I wish we could change the livery. Let's just drop a fly now right there. Let's see what we get.
Hello, welcome to Chlanvar po Gwingith Gogerith Gwindropoch Slansa Sirio Gogogoch.
Salty Rocket, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Alright, come on, Flight Sim. Loading times is something they're going to need to work on. I mean, they're not egregious, but, you know, it is kind of right now. There's always this little pause right here that makes me think it's going to crash, too, right when it first zooms in behind your plane.
SXGS is type 41 miles
Right.
southeast of FYR. Request flight following. SXGS Windhoek Center. Squawk 7,575. Squawk 7575 XGS. XGS radar contact 40 miles southeast of FYR 7900. QNH 1013. Copy, XGS.
Yeah, that's, that's pretty nice. You're right. That little tablet thing?
Yeah.
Info about your aircraft, checklists. All kinds of stuff. Did you ever figure out the salute controls?
No, I didn't check them.
Saw a lot of people in the forums complaining about the clouds, too.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Not really sure what they're complaining about. They look just fine to me.
It's a toggle landing.
I mean, except for the fact that people just like to complain.
The taxi lights.
Yeah, I really don't see a lot to complain about here. I'm going to click onto the CPL thing in the career and see if it crashes. If it does, then I won't mess with it anymore. Boy, they give you just enough money to... Well then, this will be interesting. I'm going to have to nail this landing too. Please excuse my noob question. I started MS 2020 2 weeks ago. Praying for Xbox 6. Why do most people prefer Cessna 172s or X Cubs? They are easy to handle for giving planes, especially in the sim. I fly a lot of stuff for the YouTube series I do on Flight Sim, but a lot of people I think like the Cessnas because they're easy to fly. They don't take a ton of attention. They're not too fast. Just overall, a very beginner-friendly kind of plane. Chonk, I don't know, maybe you can speak to that because you don't play as much as I do, but you also have flown the Cessnas and stuff.
I mean, I am thoroughly enjoying flying the Cessna because it is easy. The F-18 is fast and it's fun, but Jesus Christ, it's a pain in the ass.
Cessna also is a very famous aircraft, so a lot of people that don't know a lot about aviation know that plane.
The last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport.
Oh, great, a cross-country flight across LA County.
Ready.
Let's taxi.
Van Nuys ground ASXGS with Mike request taxi to the active east departure.
A1C, contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 16 are via taxiway A1C XGS.
Is there a control to toggle the HUD?
Oh, what, from when you're outside?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're flying, you have to change it so that it just doesn't show up or is minimal. If you go into showcase cam, if you're paused, it'll get rid of it. Also, I forgot to say this, the X-Cub is popular because it's a bush plane and you can land it damn near anywhere.
ASXGS, ready at runway 16, our east departure.
ASXGS cleared for takeoff runway 16, our departure to the east approved.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16, RXGS.
Can we turn, please? Jeez. It's like I wasn't on the rudder there for a second the way it was turning. Okay, calm down. See, this right here is part of the reason people like the Cessna. It doesn't take a whole lot to make it turn. Nice slow motions.
Right.
I think the other thing is, airliners are a massive pain in the ass. Like, you really get the hardcore simmers that fly the airliners. Or guys like Air Force Proud that are actual airline pilots and for some reason feel the need to go home and play a game where they're an airline pilot.
A lot of racing drivers do that, apparently.
Yeah. I don't know if I've flown the JMB. I would have to look in. I've got so many freaking planes in my 2020. All right.
XGS, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Burbank Tower ASXGS is 4 miles west with Gulf to land.
ASXGS Burbank Tower. Fly straight in runway 8 runway. Altimeter 29.92.
Fly straight in runway 8 runway XGS.
XGS, cleared to land runway 8.
All right, there's landing clearance.
Cleared to land runway 8 XGS.
They've definitely done a better job with the flight modeling this time because even, like the Cessna used to fly butter smooth with absolutely no up or down on 2020.
Yeah.
And I'm getting appropriate bob and...
500.
full power. Come on, let's grease this one. I need one really good landing today to make me feel like I'm not completely incompetent. I'll take it.
XGS exit runway when able. XGS contact ground on 123.9. XGS, did you hear my last transmission?
Burbank Ground ASXGS. Request taxi to parking.
ASXGS taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway B.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway BXGS.
Okay. And shut down. Oh my god. The engine shut down on the controller is a pain. Because if you don't let go of it at the right time, it'll start the engine back up.
Weird.
You've got your certification, but I'm sure that some more practice with this aircraft wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Tell me where I screwed up. Taxi path. And cruise altitude.
Congratulations. Now you're able to earn money for completing missions.
Alright, so now this opens up some interesting stuff like passengers at night, instrument rating. That's going to be... IFR is always fun.
Yeah.
Multi-engine, high performance, tail wheel. Oh, gear up for an exciting ferry mission where you'll be responsible for flying aircraft for maintenance. Moving customers, delivering a new... Okay. Let's see what that gives us for missions. Yep, new specializations available. Ferry flight. Oh, and that's taking me over to Europe.
Unlocking a new
Nice.
specialization earns you a client's trust, but only one mission awaits.
No, there's a sightseeing over Venice one that can be unlocked too. Faster stuff, what do I prefer? I like the Honda Jet. I like the TBM 930.
In 2020, I was more of an F-15 kind of guy.
Yeah, you love that F-15. Dude, I'll load 2020 up real quick and look through my aircraft real fast and saving recording. By the way, I've literally had Shadowplay running this entire stream.
Why?
Well, because I won't be here tomorrow and the alpha goes offline on Monday, so now I have like 3.5 hours of B-roll for videos.
Don't you just... I thought you just used OBS for recording. Or at least for stream stuff.
Oh, God, no.
Really?
No, OBS's recording quality is garbage. At least as far as getting a decent bitrate at high frames. I prefer Shadowplay, maxed out. Flight service.
Flight 5 is looking to target 7 a.m. Central tomorrow.
Oh. TBM is probably one of my all-time go-tos in Flight Sim 2020.
Yeah, me too, really. Like, if we're just screwing around going somewhere, it was just the TBM.
That handles really well.
Reasonably speedy without being too fast. Can go good and slow, too.
Will let you overspeed if you're not being careful, though.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see, so I'll set an alarm for 8 a.m. Or no, 7 a.m.
Interesting. That makes no sense. I can't hook Flight Sim's audio.
Weird.
Right? I can see it, but it won't hook. I don't know. It's not a big deal. We're almost done with stream anyways. Yeah, the loading times already. Just look at the difference here.
Yeah, the initial load to menu for 2020 is weirdly long.
There's the game audio.
Considering it's just loading to the menu.
Yeah. Alright, let's have a look through planes real quick. I do like their new menu a lot better in 2024. TBM 930 is good. The C21 is also really fun. That's a military trainer turboprop. The Pitts is actually not that fast, but it'll make you feel like it is because it's a stunt plane. It's fun. Don't mind the boat. You saw nothing.
It's just a boat, man.
Any of these P-51s, P-51 is a fun plane to fly. I have it here for jets.
I do miss my incredibly busted F-22.
I know. The Honda Jet. The Honda Jet is a very fun plane. And the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's a good one. So those are all fun, fast planes in 2020 if you like them. But guys, that'll do it for today. Thank you for everybody that hung out. Oh, my green screen did not go away when I switched to that screen like it's supposed to. Let's fix that. Bonk. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the follows, the questions. We enjoy answering questions about Flight Sim. When it comes out on November 19th, there will be much more streaming. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. There is the Discord if you want to chat with everybody more about that and other things we play, like Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, Satisfactory. And I will be back on Monday, so thank you guys for joining us. Have a great night.
Bye.